thing I think people here might not realize is it's a Catalan culture, different language, different culture, and people in Barcelona sometimes, I don't know if they don't consider themselves Spanish, they of course do, but it's a little bit different. People, maybe the analogy we can make in America, and it's not as good, but like people from Texas who almost think they should be their own nation. But just talk about the difference, Bob, for people that wouldn't know between Catalan and Spanish culture.
Well, it goes back in history, for a long time. We that's kind of our region, our state, but we're still in the Spanish country, and most people want to still be in the Spanish country. Some people want to, I think, be independent and have, because we have our own language and our own little culture, I guess you could say, so to say. But we're still part of we're still part of Spain. I think it's more of a comes from the Civil War and the problems that were there, and that generation is still sensitive about a lot of stuff that went on at the time. But I think that nowadays that situation is better, and more people are considering themselves Spaniards instead of just wanting to be not Spanish at all and wanting to be just Catalans. I consider myself Catalan, but I'm also Spaniard.
Somebody told me in the last question here, Pau, watching the World Cup and watching the Euro Championships, wait a second, somebody from Barcelona who's Catalonian might not cheer for the Spanish national team, and I thought, really?
Right. Yeah, like I said, some people are still very sensitive with what went on in the Civil War. You have to know the history of the country, what went on for 40 years back in the day from the 30s to the 70s.
Right.
So a lot went on at the time, and a lot was done, and as a sensitive subject always. So you have to understand that. If you're able to understand, you understand everything else. If you don't know or are aware of what happened at the time, then it's just hard for people to understand 30 years later. There's still issues about that stuff, but this happens with, I think it would happen the same. I don't know if you can compare it to slavery, or not slavery, but maybe racism.
Yeah.
It's like I said, it's sensitive stuff, and you just have to, if you're aware of it, fine. If you're not, then of course it sounds a little awkward.